At the beginning of the story, we see a girl named Jivu. Jivu is a student, but she used to exercise every day to keep herself fit. Now we see Jivu going to school when some police officers ask Jivu about her dad, but she goes straight to her school without answering them. In the school, like every day, a fat girl harasses her a lot by calling her a gangster's daughter, after which Jivu beats her and that fat girl alone a lot, and when the school principal comes to know about this, she expels her from the school. After school, Jivu goes straight to her home. The police were still standing outside her house, but she ignored them and went straight to her house. She goes home, where she sees some gifts and cards placed at her door, which she kicks away. Here we see Jivu's dad, Mr. Dong, who is calling Jivu from a public phone and wishing her a happy birthday. But Jivu was very angry. She tells her dad that for the last month the police have been following me because of you, and no one talks to me in the school because I am the daughter of a gangster, and now I have been expelled from the school too. On which her dad says, "Son, wait a little, I will fix everything." Jivu says, "Now I can't wait for you anymore. From today you are dead to me." Saying this, she disconnects the phone, after which Dong escapes from the police and secretly comes to his house. He picks up all the things for Jivu's birthday and starts going inside the house, but suddenly someone comes there and shoots him. Hearing the sound of a gunshot, Jivu tries to open the door, but his dad was holding the door from outside so that he wouldn't kill Jivu also. The killer kills Dong and runs away from there, and the Jivu can't do anything. After this, the last rites of Mr. Dong were being performed. Dong's boss, Dong Cha, comes there. She asks him who killed my father, to which he says that your father was like my brother, but I don't know whose work it is. Saying this, he leaves from there. We are shown a scene from her past in Jivu's memory where she was talking to her dad that they would build a house on the seashore and live there. Jivu cries a lot, remembering all these things. The next day, Jivu goes to the police station to find out her dad's murderer, but for some reason the police have closed her dad's murder case. That is why Jivu screams a lot there, but it is of no use, after which she herself finds her dad's murderer. To find out, she takes a photo of the murderer from the CCTV of her building and starts searching for him. Although the photo was not clear, some people call her to tell her about the murderer and take her with them, and he tries to force himself on her. Although she tries hard, she fights them all but is unable to last long. They lock her in the trunk of their car and start taking her away, but then Dong Cha comes there and beats them badly, and then Dong Cha frees Jivu and tells her that now that you have decided to kill him, first of all you have to learn to kill. After this, Dong Cha takes her with him to his gym, where Dong Cha many fighters fight and learn to fight, but she was the only girl among many boys. A boy named Gong shows Jivu her room, and after that, from the next day, Jivu starts her training there. But during the training, those goons harass Jivu a lot. Well, ignoring all these things, Jivu continues her training. Then one day, there is a fight between Jivu and all of them. After beating all the people, in the end only Jivu and Gong are left. Jaiwoo also defeats him too. Dong Cha is very happy with Jaiwoo's victory, but Gong was very sad about his defeat. His roommate Kim was also making fun of him because he had lost to a girl, after which Gong goes to Jiwoo's room and mixes drugs in her water, and then, along with Kim, plans to do something wrong to her. When she comes to her room and drinks the water, it starts getting dark in front of her eyes, and then there. Gang and Kim come and try to force themselves on her, but Jaiwoo had not drank all the water. That is why she was only slightly unconscious, and in that situation, she starts fighting with both of them and picks up a piece of a flower pot and puts it between Kim's legs, and then she inserts the same piece into Gong's stomach. Hearing her screaming, Dong Cha's best man, Taeju, rushes there and grabs Gong and takes him to Dong Cha. Gong was also very important to Dong Cha. He does not kill him, but he punishes him for his mistake by throwing him out of his organization and cutting his face with a knife and giving him punishment for his mistake. After this, Dong Cha calls Jaiwoo in a restaurant to meet and gives her some documents saying that after today Jaiwoo is dead. Gong killed you, and from today onwards, your name will be Oh Hygiene. Dong Cha was doing all this because he knew that Gong would definitely come to take revenge from her. Dong Cha gives her a gun and says that this gun belongs to the policeman who killed your dad. Find him and then kill him. From today, you are a part of my organization, we are yours. We will protect you, but if you betray us, then we will kill you too. Here Dong Cha's special man also tells all the people of his organization that Gong killed Jivu. Now we are shown the scene after 5 years. Jivu, that means Jean, who has now become a police officer, goes to a place to arrest someone, where a drug deal was going on. She starts fighting as soon as she goes there, but one man who came there to sell drugs, whose name was Jan Pil, starts killing the drug buyer. Jean catches the drug buyer and takes him with him because he was accused of murder. Then Jun Pil asks him who you are, to which he says that I am from the anti-violence squad, and then Jun Pil says let me take him, I am from the narcotics department, but Jean refuses him, and then she gets a call from her senior, who asks her to hand over the man to the narcotics department, due to which Jean is very angry, but she couldn't do anything. Now we see Dong Cha. Actually, the company to which Dong Cha had given money to make his drugs has treated Dong Cha unnecessarily. That's why all the people of Dong Cha, after brutally killing all the people of that company, lock its boss in the car and release poisonous gas in it, while on the other hand we see Jean, who goes to Captain Geo of narcotics, and says to him that I am from the anti-violence squad and I want to be taken in the narcotics department. Captain asks why you want to come to narcotics, to which she says I want to eliminate all traces of drugs from Korea. Hearing this from her, the captain keeps her in his team because he liked emotional people very much. After leaving there, Jean goes straight to meet Dong Cha and then tells him that she has got herself transferred to the narcotics department. She had joined because she wanted to know what Captain Geo of the narcotics department had to do with her dad's murder, because after her dad's death, she had seen him around her house many times. That is why she had doubt that Geo is the murderer of her father. Then Dong Cha tells Jean that about 10 years ago, we were attacked to take over our organization. At that time, I was alone and almost about to die, but your father somehow found me and saved my life. After this, Dong gives his knife to Jean and tells her to find and kill whoever killed your dad. I am always with you. Now we see Junpil working in the narcotics department. He asks drug dealer Chango about his boss. He doesn't tell about his boss, but he tells about a gangster named Mango who was selling a new kind of drug in Korea. And Jean has the first person in the narcotics department today. When Pil sees her, she then goes to Captain Geo and asks him what this witch is doing here, to which he says that she wants to free Korea from drugs, and I know that she is a capable officer. That's why she will be on your team from now on, after which Pil leaves with Jean and the rest of his team to find Mongo. Jean goes to a casino in search of him. Pil is following her, but when he reaches Jean, he sees that Jean is beating many people. Jean alone kills everyone and catches Mango, but the narcotics officials did not have any proof that Mango sells drugs, hence, Pil's team starts investigating the place, and then Jean finds drugs inside a bottle, after which Pil sends Mango with his men to the police station. Although Pil does not praise Jean, he is very impressed with her work. Now we see Gong. Gong was the same person who had tried to force Jean on him after losing to Jean. Now he had also become a bastard drugs dealer. While Jean is searching in the narcotics department's data about her dad's death, the captain calls all the officers of the narcotics department and collects their mobile phones and then tells them that today we have come to know about a hideout of Dong Cha and that Dong Cha is also going to come there tonight. That is why we will also go there and catch Dong Cha with the evidence. After this, all the officers of the captain reach Dong Cha's hideout. Donga had also come here, and this was the same place where Dong Cha's people used to make drugs along. Pil with Jean together, all the officers surround the place, only then do Jin's eyes fall on Dong Cha, but before the other officers can catch Dong Cha after seeing him in the drug factory, Jean opens fire there, due to which Dong Cha and his comrades get alert and run away from there and jump into the sea. After this, they try to find out who fired the shots and threw water on them, then Jean picks up the gun and gives it to the captain. It was the same gun that Dong Cha had given to her, and that was the same gun that was used to kill her dad. Jean had also fired the shot to drive away Dong Cha from there. After this, the captain goes to the office and checks the guns of all his officers, but that gun and his bullet was not from anyone from his team. Then at night, Pil and Jean, along with some other officers, gather at a place for drinks when Pil tells her that Dong Cha recently killed the youngest officer in narcotics. Since then, Captain Geo has started hating him even more. Then, taking the opportunity, Jean calls Dong Cha and tells him that there is a police informant in our organization who has also installed hidden cameras in the entire building to keep an eye on you. After which Dong Cha finds all those cameras and destroys them. We once again see Gong, who, along with Kim and some of his men, enters Dong Cha's gym and kills all the people present there. Taeju was also present there. When he tries to stop Gong, Gong's men catch him too, and then Gong cuts off his hands. When Get police are informed about the bloodshed in Dong Cha's gym, they immediately reach there. But Gong and Kim run away, but no one tells them about Kim and Gong, who were left alive, nor do the police find any other evidence from which they can prove that this gym is Dong Cha's. But Pil finds some drugs there that were exactly the same as the ones they got from Mango. When Dong Cha's security tells him this, he is very upset. The captain's informant, who was in Dong Cha's team, had told the captain that the name of the person who attacked Dong Cha's gym was Gong, and from the drugs found in the gym, he had also come to know that Mango and Gong worked together, so they make a plan to leave Mango so that when Gong meets Mango, they can catch him. The captain also tells them that tonight I will go to meet my informant, who gave me this information, but Jean tells the matter to Dong Cha, and then Jean chases the captain at night because she wants to know who is the captain's informant in Dong Cha's group. She was running to the rooftop of a building to see him, but then she goes and collides with Pil. Pil asks her to remove the helmet from her head, but he doesn't recognize her, so she hits Pil and runs away from the informer. Then she sees that the informant is not someone else, but it is Taeju. After running away from there, Pill tells the captain that you were right, there is an informant of Dong Cha among us. I had seen that helmeted man around you earlier also. Captain says that I suspect Jean, because all this has been happening ever since she came. After her arrival, Dong Cha came to know about the camera, and she must have fired the shot and chased away Dong Cha that day. Jean had gotten injured while running away from there. She calls Dong Cha and tells him that she saw Taeju there, but I cannot say with certainty that he is our informant because it could also be a conspiracy to weaken Dong Cha by framing Taeju. Just then Taeju arrives there, so Dong Cha reacts normally in front of him. Next morning, Jean goes to the forensic department to find out whose gun the captain had given them to investigate belongs to, where they give him the serial number of the gun. Jean had deliberately fired her dad's murder gun that day so that she could find out whose gun it was. Jean goes to the captain to find out more about that gun and asks him, "Who is this Corporal Song? The gun is registered in his name, and he says that he was in my team, but he died in the first month of his joining. He was killed by Dong Cha after listening to his words." Jin's suspicion of the captain being her dad's murderer deepens, after which Jean goes to meet Dong Cha and asks him if he has ever killed a policeman with the same gun that killed my dad. "That gun belonged to a policeman. Captain is saying that it was you who killed him." To which Dong Cha says that we never kill policemen. Captain is lying. He is playing a game. Stay away from him. Now we look at Gong, who beats Mango a lot because the police had released him after taking drugs from Mango. That is why Gong was not able to digest the fact that the police had taken drugs from Mango and left him like that. Only then does Mango show him Jin's photo and tell him that this is all the work of this girl. Gong laughs loudly after seeing because he recognized Jean, and he is very happy to see her alive again. After a short time, we see Pill and Jean chasing Mango. Because they had received news from somewhere that Mango was going to make another deal with Gong, they followed him and reached a garage where someone was about to come to give drugs to Mango, and then Gong came there and gives drugs to Mango and sends him away from there. But then a lot of people come and attack Jean and Pill. They both try hard to run away from there but are caught. Gong laughs a lot after seeing Jean and tells her that now I will take my revenge by killing you. He inserts the knife in her feet. While we see Dong Cha eating theri and dry fish at his favorite place, he sends the restaurant owner out of there to get cigarettes, and there he starts killing the sitting people one by one, in which Dong Cha is also stabbed by a knife. These were all Gong's men, then Gong calls his men, then Dong Cha picks up the phone, then Gong gives them Jin's photo and says that if you want to see her alive, then come here as soon as possible. They have very little time. After this, Gong puts Jean and Pill in a van and puts it under a crusher machine. That van was about to get crushed there. But then Dong Cha comes and hits the machine, after which Jean escapes from there. But Pill was still trapped there. Hearing the sound of a police siren, Dong Cha runs away from there, and Jean gets busy saving him. Later, all the policemen come and take them to the hospital from there. Now we are shown the scene of the next day where we see that Taeju has caught Gong's friend Kim, and he is asking about Gong. But he is quite even after being beaten, he does not tell him about Gong. On the other hand, after Jean got injured, Pill also started searching for Gong. And Jean, lying in the hospital, was having very bad nightmares about her dad due to fear. When she wakes up, Pill is standing in front of her. Pill tells her that my sister was killed because of these gangster people giving her drugs. I don't know who those people were, but I definitely know that you want to catch someone like that person. That's why I will help you in any situation. Then he takes Jean with him from the hospital and goes to a restaurant to eat and drink, where many other people from his department were present, while on the other hand, we see Dong Cha. He gives his passport to his security and tells him that she is my friend's daughter. We have to send her to another country, arrange a flight ticket, and buy a house on a beach. After this, when Jean comes to her home, Dong Cha tells her that I have made arrangements for you to leave the country, you have to leave from here. But Jean refuses to go even after Dong Cha forces him and hangs up. He was doing all this because if Gong had been caught, he would have told the truth to the police, while on the other hand, Captain gives a number to an officer to get the call details. The next day, Jean returns to the police station and gets very upset after seeing an officer there. It happens because it was the same officer who used to chase Jean 5 years ago because of her father. Then the captain asks that officer to come with her, and while leaving, he gives his card to Jean and says that we should go for a dinner. Then when the officer starts leaving, Jean goes to him. Seeing her, he asks, "Are you still searching for your father's murderer?" Jean asks him, "Why didn't you tell the captain about me?" On which he says that I should not interfere with anyone, and now you have also become an officer, but I can give you some news. He tells you that your Captain Gio, who closed your dad's case 5 years ago, then he goes away from there. Then we see Officer Chai goes to meet Dong Cha and tells him, "What game are you playing with that girl? I have seen a lot of bastards, but you are a monster." Then he tells Dong Cha that now the price of keeping his mouth shut has increased. "Now I need a lot of money and drugs, otherwise, I will tell everyone about your reality." But then Dong Cha signals one of his men, so he kills Officer Dong Cha and throws him into the water. Now we see that Jean goes to Mango to find out about the gang. At first he doesn't tell anything, but when she says that, she will tell Dong Cha that he works for the gang. Fearing Dong Cha, Mango tells him about the gang, after which Jin conveys this news to Dong Cha, while on the other hand, he calls the gang captain and tells him that if you drop all the charges against him, I will help you catch Dong Cha red-handed. Captain agrees to his words. Now we see that Gong calls Dong Cha to meet him at a place. Police had also come here, but they were hiding. Gong he had brought many of his goons there, while Dong Cha also wanted to take revenge on Jin by killing Gong. Hence, a fight starts between those two gangs, but the captain tells all his officers to let them fight among themselves. We'll leave after some time, but the gang starts running away from there after being beaten by Dong Cha, and as soon as both of them run away, the captain asks his team to arrest them, and himself goes after Dong Cha and the gang. Now hand-to-hand combat starts between Dong Cha and the gang, in which Dong Cha stabs the gang very badly with a knife, but the gang had also hidden a knife in his shoes to save his life. Dong Cha gets badly injured by stabbing him. The gang was about to kill him, but then Jin comes there and points the gun at the gang and tells Dong Cha to run away. Pill is also there. Seeing Pill, the gang comes and starts telling him Jin's truth, but before that, Jin shoots him, so the gang story ends here, while Captain catches Dong Cha, but Taeju arrives and is shocked. Doka runs away, taking Cha with him. Doka was badly injured, and in this condition, if he had gone to a hospital for treatment, he would have been caught. That is why he gets down from the car and goes to a temple where the monks give him a lot of care. He knew him very well, that is why he called a private doctor there and got him treated, whereas Jin had killed someone for the first time, due to which he started seeing gangs everywhere. He was very scared. Then at his door, someone comes, she goes and sees that Pill had brought beer for her. Pill knew that Jin had hit someone for the first time. That is why he started chatting with her to make her feel good. That's why Pill she also tells Ko that the gang tried to force her by giving her drugs. Pill knew that she had come only to catch someone in narcotics, but he does not question her much and ignores her because he loves her. Now we are shown the scene of the next day. When Dong Cha comes to his senses, the monk taking care of him tells him that you are not completely recovered yet. You rest here till you recover, Captain Dong. They are asked to search for Cha around an area of 2 kilometers from the crime scene because the car that ran away with Doka had never reached the city with Doka. Here, Jin finds a parcel that the gang had sent him before he died. This police there was a group photo of them in which her dad was also included, but his name was Song. Then Dong Cha calls her and asks her to meet him at the temple. Jin takes that photo with her and asks her if her dad is a police officer. Mainly Dong Cha tells him that yes, your papa was the policeman who was sent by your Captain Gaho to eliminate us, but then he joined us and he saved my life. Then Dacha tells him that when your papa left our organization, Gaho came to know about this and couldn't tolerate his betrayal, hence he killed them. On hearing this, Jin angrily goes from there to kill the captain, but as soon as he leaves, Dacha calls Taiju and tells him before Jin asks him to kill the captain, while Pill comes to drop the captain home because he had been drinking too much. Pill takes him home and leaves, but as soon as he leaves, he comes there and attacks the captain with a knife, in which he also gets injured. Taeja stabs the captain several times, one after the other, and then runs away from there, but as soon as he leaves, Jin also comes there to kill the captain, but on seeing him, the captain they open fire, and the bullet hits Jin in his hands, but hearing the sound of the bullet, Pill runs towards the captain's house, while the gun falls from the captain's hand, and Jane puts a knife on his neck and asks him, 5 years ago, why did you kill my dad? As soon as he hears it, he understands that she is Mr. Dong's daughter, Jaiwoo. The captain says, Jaiwoo, why are you working for Dong Cha? He is a very bad person. He tells him that your dad is a policeman. He was an officer. He had joined him to root out Dong Cha and his dark deeds, but when they found out that he had betrayed them, they got him killed. But I had a letter from your dad that he sent to you. I wanted to give it to you and also wanted to tell you about him being a police officer, but after his murder, you disappeared. They give him a letter, but then Pill starts coming there. That's why Captain tells him. She is given a bag and asked to run away from there, after which she runs away from there. When she read that letter, her dad was also telling her his reality, due to which he could not live with her. She cries a lot, because till now she had been supporting her dad's murderer. On the other hand, Taiju calls Dog Cha and tells him that Gaho did not die because Jivu had come there. Perhaps she might have come to know the truth. That is why now we have to eliminate her. On the other hand, Jean takes out the bullet in her hand at home and starts dressing herself. But the next morning when Jean starts going out of her house, Taeju comes with some people and attacks Jean. She kills all his men very easily, after which she asks Taeju, did you kill my father? To which he says no, Dong Cha, you kill the traitors yourself. After this, there is a fight between Taeju and Jean. It starts in which they both beat each other a lot, but in the end she kills Taeju. On the other hand, Dong Cha himself reaches the police station and surrenders himself, where Peel tells him about all the crimes committed by him, interrogates him, but then his lawyer comes there, and then Jean also reaches there and goes to Jean and asks him why he surrendered himself, to which he says that I have come here to prove my innocence. Neither has stabbed the gang nor your captain, to which Jean says that we have evidence. But after this, she goes to the evidence room and erases all the evidence against him and then calls Dong Cha and says that I have found all the evidence. The evidence has been destroyed, now you can leave from here. But the rest of the police officers get to know about Jin's theft, hence, they go after him, but he runs away from them, and due to the lack of evidence, Dong Cha also leaves the place very comfortably. Everyone in the department is very upset due to Jin's deceit and most of all Pil. But Jean had thrown him out so that he could kill him himself. Then, when Doka finds Taeju's dead body, when he sees this, he also understands why Jean helped him to come out. Then a man from the Donga tells him that we will go right now and catch him and bring him to you, on which he says, no wait, he himself is here. On the other hand, when Jean was going to kill Doka, Pil came in front of her with his car. Jean starts running away from there, but Pil starts chasing her, and somehow he catches her, arrests her, and takes her to the police. Goes to the station. On the other hand, when Dongcha comes to know about this, he asks his assistant to somehow get him out, after which she meets Jean and tells him that Dongcha asked you to come out. She gives him a handkerchief and goes to Pil and tells him that my client was shot and needs to be treated, after which Pil takes her to the hospital and gets her admitted. Then she gets a call from the captain, who is now conscious. Tae-Pil looks at the captain and says that we have captured Jean. She works for Dong Cha, to which he tells him that she is the daughter of Inspector Song. Song was an undercover officer, but when Dong Cha came to know about this, he killed her, and his daughter Jean, whose real name is Ji Woo, is tricked by Dong Cha, while Jean, in order to escape from the hospital, attacks the police and kills them and runs away. When he gets the news, he searches for her and reaches the parking lot where Jean was running away with a car. But Pil catches him and tells him that Captain has told me everything about you, but I don't want you to go there and die. Dunga Pil arrests him, but then Dong Cha's men come there and attack Jean, but Pil takes him in the car and leaves from there. Pil takes him to a farmhouse on the beach and then kills him. He applies medicine to the injury. Seeing Pil's obsession and concern for her, she realizes that he understands her and loves her very much. Jean also started liking her, that is why they both romance each other. While we see Dong Cha's in his memories, he sees the scene of the time when he killed Mr. Dong. Dong Cha is going crazy thinking about all this because everyone he trusted betrayed him. Next morning Pil and Jean go to kill Dong Cha. They were going to be taken, but when their car stops at a signal, Dong Cha himself comes there and kills Pil. Jean as well as the entire police department is saddened by Pil's death, and after his death, blood all over Jean. She goes to Dong Cha's base and starts killing all of Dong Cha's people. After killing all those people, she goes straight to Dong Cha. Dong Cha tells her that your father was weak. He had many chances to kill me, but he did not kill me. But you should never repeat the mistake made by your father. If you can kill me, then kill me, otherwise, I will kill you too. Then Jean says that my dad told you. You cheated. But what harm did Pil do to you? He was the only one left who loved me, but you killed him too. After this, she attacks Dong Cha, but Dong Cha was not an ordinary person, he was very good. He stabs Jean repeatedly with a knife, but when he moves to kill him, Jean picks up a knife and stabs it in his stomach. But then Dong Cha picks up a gun. Jean starts to shoot, but just in time Jean inserts the knife into Dong Cha's neck. And with this, the story ends here. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching.